Hello, Panther Nation. I'm Dan Salzer with Plymouth State Athletics, and welcome to this week's Player Profile. In our Player Profile series, I'm joined by junior pitcher for the softball team, and Caitlyn Miller. Caitlyn, thank you for joining me.
Thank you.
For you, coming from Oyster River, coming from the seacoast of New Hampshire, why did you choose to come to Plymouth State 3 years ago and play D3 softball?
Well, I think I decided to come to Plymouth. The distance was great for me, not too far from home, not too close. Also, Coach Addison had seen me play several times, and I formed a relationship with him, and I liked what he was all about, so I decided to come here.
Now that it's your junior year, you've got comfortable with Plymouth. What have you enjoyed most about PSU off the field?
Off the field, I'm a math major. I love all my classes. My professors are great, and the community here is just awesome. I love the people. It's just overall a really great community.
You're off to a stellar start to your career. Looking at some of your records and where you stand all-time in Plymouth State history, third in career wins at 32 at the moment after this past Sunday at UMass Boston, fourth all-time in strikeouts with 212, and you're first in PSU history with career saves at 8. What do some of these records mean to you?
Honestly, I try not to look at the stats. I don't think it's great for me to look at those. I just try to go out there and play my game, and whatever comes from that comes from that, but I really just always try to focus on one game at a time. I try not to look too far into the distance.
How special is this team? I know a lot of people here at Plymouth State already know, but for the fans at home, the resurgence of Plymouth State softball, making it to the Little East Conference Championship game the last 2 years, hosting the tournament as a #1 seed 2 straight years now. What does it mean to be a part of this program, and how special are your teammates?
It's definitely the most special thing I've ever experienced. Hosting the playoffs the past 2 years has been incredible. I've had some of the best memories with my teammates and just playing softball in the game. So it definitely means a lot. It's pretty awesome.
Looking at last year's tournament per se, again, another tough ending to it against UMass Boston, but your first career no-hitter against UMass Dartmouth in the round robin play to get you to day number 3. Talk us through your emotions throughout the course of that game, and then what were you kind of feeling after that final out?
Well, honestly, I didn't know that I had a no-hitter like the whole game, and going into the 7th, I really had no idea. We were all just super focused. We all wanted it so bad, and we initially lost the first game, so we had to kind of work our way back up to get to the championship game, and it was awesome because we were all just very focused, and I was definitely very emotional, very into the game, but I didn't really know that I was throwing a no-hitter until they announced it at the end of the game, so it was pretty cool.
Team's been off to a slow start with Florida, but that's more the time to come together and fine-tune the game for Plymouth State softball. But you guys are on a 5-game winning streak so far, most recently 2 wins against UMass Boston to open up Little East Conference play. You have another tough opponent in Salem State on Wednesday in non-conference action. What do you and your teammates need to do to pull out a big win on Wednesday?
I think with every game we need to, everything needs to come together. The pitching has to be there, the hits have to be there, and of course we need to play defense. But I think, with Florida, it gave us, that practice that we needed for our regular season here. So I think we're going to be just fine. We just have to, care about the details and stuff like that.
Caitlyn, thank you for your time. Best of luck the rest of the season.
Thank you.